YouTube, welcome back to Cassandra's Kitchen, where I eat to live and not live to eat. Today I'm going to be putting together some vegan Philly sliders, perfect for Super Bowl. So if you're interested in seeing how I do these little vegan sliders, stay tuned and I'll show you. Okay, so what you're gonna need to make these simple, easy vegan sliders, you're gonna need some walnuts. I have some soaked walnuts because I'm gonna make them using walnut meat. If you choose to use any other type of fox meat, you can. I'm gonna use some mushrooms because I'm gonna mince my mushrooms and my walnuts together. That's how I'm gonna come up with my meat. You guys seen this on my taco meat. We're gonna need some onion mushroom Lipton soup. So just the little packets of the onion and mushroom. You're gonna need some peppers. You're gonna need an onion. I'm gonna put a little heat in mine, so I got a little jalapeno pepper, got a little garlic cloves. You're gonna need some slider rolls, or these, they didn't have the slider buns that called sliders that were not didn't have milk in it. So I got these here. These are just rolls that I'm gonna cut and use those, and you gotta have some cheese. So I'm using the Daiya Mexican style 4-blend shredded cheese. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything cut up. I'm gonna mix up my mushrooms and my walnuts and get that all mixed together. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the stove, and I'm gonna actually mince my garlic cloves with my meat, with my walnuts and my mushrooms. So I'm gonna give that a mix in my food processor, and everything else I'm gonna just dice up, and I'm gonna do it on the stove so you guys can see that. But I'm gonna go ahead and prep all this, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my mushroom and walnut meat already mixed together. I put 2 cloves of garlic, 6 baby bellas, and 2 cups of walnuts that I had pre-soaked overnight. And again, you don't have to soak them that long, but I just want it to be not as crunchy. So, and then I mushed it down. You can see, now I've done a video on how I make this meat. So if you hadn't seen that, you can go back and look at the taco meat that I made, and I go step by step. But yeah, that's all we're gonna do at this point. We're gonna let this cook a little bit, and then we're gonna bring in our peppers and onions. And so I've got a little bit of coconut oil in here actually today. I usually cook with grapeseed oil, but today I have coconut oil that I'm cooking with. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is get inside of for my meat mixture, I'm gonna add one of my seasoning packs of the onion and mushroom. Just gonna give it flavor. We probably use both of these, but I'm gonna add one at a time just to get it in here really good. It's gonna kind of change the color of the meat a little bit. But we're just gonna cook this for a minute. And then once this cooks down, once this browns like I want it to, then I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my peppers and onions and let those finish cooking with this. And then we're gonna be pretty much done with the actual meat. I'm actually gonna add, along with what I put in there, I wanna put just a little bit of smoked paprika. Then I wanna add just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. One moment. And this is an organic Worcestershire sauce that I get, Juan John Sean. It's a vegan Worcestershire sauce. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. Oh, it came out a little quicker than what I thought. Get that in there. And then also, whenever I make my mushroom and walnut meat, I always add some hemp seeds in there. It just, I don't know, I like the texture. I love hemp seeds because it gives it that extra protein, but it's just really good in there. So I put 2 tablespoons of that in there. I like hemp seeds. They're good if you haven't had hemp seeds on your salad or something like that. Just sprinkle them on there. They're actually really, really good. This is smelling good already. So what I'm going to do is just let this cook for about 2 minutes or so. 2 or 3 more minutes here on medium heat. And then we're going to go ahead and get our peppers and everything in here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and get in my peppers and onions. This is jalapeno. So I cut a little jalapeno because I want a little heat. I got some red bell peppers. And I got some onions that I've diced up. I don't know if I'm going to need all of the peppers, but let me just see as I go if I want to add a little more or not. If not, I'll use those for something else. Let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. That's plenty. I always cut up a lot because I use peppers so much they don't go to waste. So this is going to be plenty. So if I was to guesstimate, I would say I used a half of an onion, half of a small onion, and I used a half of a small bell pepper and a half of a large red bell pepper. So that's what I've used. We're just going to let this cook for another maybe 5 minutes, just to now let our peppers and onions cook down some. And we're going to be pretty much done with this part of it. But we're going to let this cook for another few minutes just to soften up those peppers and those onions. And then we'll be back. Okay, we're almost there, but I'm going to go ahead and add my second pack of my mushroom and onion soup pack. And it was already good and flavorful, but I want it to be bursting with flavor because when I put those peppers in there, you know, it adds just a little more flavor to those. And we're just going to let this cook for maybe another couple minutes now that we've added that other pack. But you can't tell me this don't look like no meat. And the taste is good. We're just going to go ahead and get this stirred around here just a little bit more. Because what we're going to do, we don't want to cook down the peppers and onions too much. Only because what we're going to do next, we're going to actually melt some cheese on these in the oven. So it's still going to cook, but you want that little crunch. When you have a Philly, you taste the peppers, you taste the onions. And that's what we want. We don't want to lose that because we don't cook them down too much. So, right? So cook them down to your liking because everybody likes their vegetable textures a little bit different. Some people are really a crunchy vegetable person. Some people are more soft vegetable. I like them both ways. Just depends on what I'm eating. I don't want these too crunchy. Let me taste one and just see. They're about perfect. They're not too crunchy. They're not too soft. They're right in between. So I think we're about done here. The seasoning is perfect. It's not too salty. The seasoning for this is really, really good. So what we're going to do next, we're going to take this off the heat. And we're going to shift over and we're going to start to put them on our buns. But what we're going to do first, we're going to toast our buns. At least I am. You don't have to toast your buns. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to toast them and then we're going to get up the cheese on them and get them in the oven. Let that cheese melt for a few minutes. And then our sliders are done. How easy is that? So come on over to the other side. All right. So what I'm going to use is my griddle. Just going to put a little bit of vegan butter on here. Got some plant-based butter. I'm just going to fatten these up just a little bit because it's for, you don't eat little finger sliders all the time and they're fun. And so we're not going to be worrying about putting extra butter on them. So I already cut these with my knife. I just cut these rolls in half. Like I said, if you get the slider bread, they're already cut. But for these, they didn't have them, the ones that I wanted. So I just went ahead and cut these rolls. They're perfect because the size is really almost the same. And then we're going to get these all made up. And these make perfect little snacks. Or you can have them for dinner. Or, you just want some finger foods. Finger snacks. Having a party. These are great. These work perfect for that. So we're just going to let these little, these cook for a few minutes. Just to brown. That's all we want to do is brown them up a little bit. And we'll be done. So maybe about 4 minutes on the griddle. And then once they're brown, I'll come right back. All right, so my toast is done. Look at that. Nice toasted bottoms. These are my bottoms. These are my tops. I just separated them, make it easier to work with here. And so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna get our meat on here. And you could use a smaller pan just to have them more together. Like if I had a half a pan, that would be great. But you know, this is be fine. We just want to get our toppings on here. Y'all, this is gonna be the bomb. I don't care, I'm just saying that myself because it looks delicious right now. It looks delicious. So I said if you had a smaller pan, you can just kind of combine them all together and not worry about it. That's why I wanted them close, so you can just pile it on. Okay. My grandson he's here with me. My 4-month-old grandbaby. He's so good. He's sitting here watching me do this video because he thinks I'm talking to him, so he's just cheesing. So y'all might hear him coo in the background. I said, Josiah, you can coo all you want to in Meemaw's video today because he's been a good boy. Okay, so let's see. Just gonna kind of just fill these in. This was a perfect mixture. You could have probably got a couple more rows in here, but for the most part, that mixture is perfect. All right, so we got it pretty much filled up. I'm sorry. And then what we want to do, we want to take our cheese. We're going to put our cheese on here. Oh my gosh, yes. And I have my oven set to 400 because we want to get these in the oven really, really quick, in and out. So basically what we're just doing is going to try to melt our cheese down a little bit. And the next thing we want to do is put our tops on. So that's 2, 3. And then we're going to cover this with just a little bit of foil. Now, y'all know I don't really use a lot of foil. I don't cook with foil, but we can cover our pan with it, and that's fine. So I'm going to grab some foil. I'll be right back. All right, so got some foil. We're just going to kind of get this on here. Again, we just want to hold in that heat and keep our bread moist, but melt our cheese. So this is going to go into a 400-degree oven for about 5-6 minutes. It shouldn't take that long as your oven is heated. We just want to let this melt our cheese down a little bit. So I'm going to get this in the oven and I'll be right back. We're almost done. Yay! So these are it. They're out of the oven. Give you just a little close up there. These are our vegan Philly sliders. Look at this. Cheese is nice and gooey. So now we're just gonna see what they taste like. Okay, so now time for the taste test. Y'all see how those were? Somebody is telling me you are not giving me enough attention, and we not having that because I'm your date this weekend and you all up in the video. Just say hi, everybody. Say hi. Say hello. Say my name is Josiah. And say I'm Meemaw's 9th grandbaby. Huh? Okay. So what we're gonna do? You can't get on you can't get on here and just start whining. You've been cooing and smelling all day. We ain't having that. Okay? Okay? What your shirt says? All smiles for grandma. They don't call me grandma. They call me Meemaw. But they couldn't find a shirt to say Meemaw, so grandma works just fine, huh? All right, so we're gonna taste these lovely sliders. They look delicious. I'm gonna be a little biased because they're mine, and I'm gonna say they are delicious. You just have to try them and see. But Mr. Coleman,
yes,
can me and your grandson have your assistance today?
Yes, you may.
Come on over here,
My
sir.
favorite time as always.
Get you a paper towel here. My hands are pretty full. And so I want you to let our lovely audience know what these do they look good?
Hey, buddy.
Say hi, Papa.
Hey.
Say hey,
buddy.
Papa.
You doing all right? Huh?
He's like, I want to taste. Give you a few more months.
My
You're gonna
ninth
be tasting.
grandson.
You're gonna be tasting these sliders. You're gonna taste them pretty soon.
Well, not
Okay?
ninth grandson, but ninth grandbaby.
Nine, yeah,
Yeah.
grandbaby,
Yeah.
because they're a combination. This is our fourth grandson. So,
Yes.
okay,
Okay.
let's get to the video. So
All
go
right.
ahead and grab one off of there. And you was talking about how you gonna get them apart. Just pull them apart. They're sliders. They're supposed to be messy. He's like, it's gonna be a mess. I was like, babe, they're supposed to be a mess. He likes everything so neat and
No,
just
it's just,
when it
them
comes to
bad boys
food.
are hot too.
Are they too hot?
A little hot.
I thought they cooled off enough. They ain't that hot.
Shoot, I tested it. It's pretty hot, y'all.
They ain't that hot.
But anyway,
Let's
let's
see
give
what
it a
they-
shot here. Ooh.
Father, bless this food in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. What's he gonna say, Giselle? Huh? What's he gonna say?
Y'all, I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna take a bite.
Everybody know.
What you gotta say about those? You crunching, I hear it. You making it sound like it tastes good.
It really is. So I'm hungry. But anyway,
Not
y'all,
just because you're hungry, I hope.
I'm tell y'all, you're not gonna be disappointed. It's really good. I'm really surprised. You know, the walnut meat, the mushroom, garlic, everything combined together with the green peppers. You know, the red peppers and the onions all in there.
Little jalapeno for
Yeah,
just
the
slight heat. The
jalapeno.
jalapeno ain't too bad, is it?
No, you know, it's fine.
Okay.
But the buns on here, right? They taste kind of sweet.
It's a little
And they are really, really good, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. These are really good. You're not gonna be disappointed. Good God Almighty, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they're not gonna be disappointed. I could say and probably eat all of these, but I'm not
you're
gonna
not.
do that.
So we're gonna have save a little bit for our neighbors. I wanted them to come over and be on our channel. They're like, we'll be over. I just want to take a bite of one
Yeah,
here.
they're really good. You want me to hold him?
Yeah, go to Pop Pop.
Come here, buddy. Come to Pop Pop.
Go to
I
Pop
got
Pop.
you.
Okay, let me see, y'all. Oh, look at that.
Mm.
See that cheese? That's that good. I love the Daya mixed blend.
Yeah, it's
the
really
Mexican
good.
blend.
And it melts good too, y'all. It's really good. It's really good.
Y'all,
Not gonna be disappointed. Trust me on that.
if y'all making something for Super Bowl, Poppy's Bad Boys over there.
Yeah.
Telling you, you won't be disappointed. These are the
You
bomb.
will not be disappointed.
I love making stuff with my walnut meat because I'm not a big Beyond Meat. I have them occasionally,
Yeah.
but I'm not that. It's not my go-to for meat. My go-to is making it for myself. And this right here,
Yeah. It's really good.
I did it with lentil one year. They were good too, but
Yeah.
this right here,
Yeah, it's really good. I eat a few more of those. Not gonna be disappointed, y'all.
it's so good. I'm gonna call
And
my
I'm
mom
hungry
up.
right now too.
They say make you want to slap your mama good.
My neighbors in here, hurry up and come on.
You're welcome. I'm gonna cover these back up, y'all, before he devours them all. But y'all, here you have it. Our
Yeah.
vegan Philly sliders.
Yes.
They're easy to make. They're super delicious. And I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed.
Not
And you
be
heard it from
disappointed.
him.
Yeah.
So
Really
try
great,
them.
y'all.
If you try them and
Really
you
great.
like them, you know what to do.
Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up.
And of course,
Share,
the
you
video.
guys. Yes.
And if you haven't already subscribed to Cassandra's Kitchen,
Subscribe.
subscribe. What are you waiting for? So until next time, from Cassandra's Kitchen to yours, we love you guys. Be blessed. Peace. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye, y'all.
I always get that blue blood.